Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back in Forza Horizon 4 for one more seasonal car. This one though is from the Forzathon shop. It's not a reward car. It's the 2018 John Cooper Works Mini Countryman. I already did a little off-road build for it. I have two tunes up. One's like a 70-30 power distribution, one's an 80-20. So one's going to slide a little bit more and feel a little bit more like a rear-wheel drive car if that's more of your thing. We're going to go ahead and jump right in here, guys, and do a couple dirt races in the car and see how I feel about it overall. From the little bit I did test it when I was doing the tunes, it's a very stable car. It's extremely grippy. It's got a lot of power for how small it is, and I feel like it's going to be just a really, really great car off-road. It has been available before, as I believe it might have been a trial reward or it was a completion bonus, one of the two, but I wasn't able to get it when it was up. So I'm excited now that we can get out of the shop and actually have more of an open chance for everyone to get the car. So let's jump in here. We're going to start off by doing the Goliath. Or the Gauntlet, my bad. I always get them mixed up. Jump into a solo race. As you can see, I built it up to the top of A class. Got 393 horsepower, 387 foot-pounds of torque. We're at 2,689 pounds, 55% front weight distribution, and the displacement's up to 2.3 liters with the block mods that I installed. It's a fairly just general off-road build. If you guys are interested in seeing the process of me building the car, just leave it in the comments below. I edited it out just to cut the video length down and not just drone on about stuff that you guys might not care about. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So I have really high hopes for this car, guys. I think it's going to do really well overall. It's very nimble and grippy. It does a great job of absorbing all the bumps and jumps you hit off-road. It's got plenty of power for the weight. It doesn't have quite the acceleration these bigger pickups do, but as you can see, ooh, sticking right on them. We are on Expert AI, and if you guys have never tried Expert AI on a wheel, it is a little bit rough. But we should do just fine in this Mini. As you can see, I'm much more nimble than they are. I can really just pick my line, put the car where I want it to, and dive in on them. Definitely can carry way more speed through corners. I actually got to be careful so I don't just start ramming into them. Ooh. That ram kept wanting to take the inside line, so I had to push outside to get around them. Just barely clipped them coming up through there. Extremely fast corner. Up into fifth. Get a little sliding going on here in the snow. Locked up the brakes there for a second. It's alright, we got plenty of time to catch back up and get past them. Ooh. Like I was saying, I gotta really watch them because they have to brake way harder than I do and way sooner. Some massive air off that jump. But you can see, like I was saying, this tune just really is able to soak the bumps up, and unless you really land wrong like that second jump, it's very stable. Little clutch kick to get us to rotate around there quick enough. Back into fifth, going downhill, we're really accelerating fast now. Little dab of the brake, accelerate, wait for the front to find some traction. Ooh, just barely stayed off the wall. Even with the longer wheelbase the Countryman has, it still has that go-kart-like Mini Cooper handling, and if anything, it's better since it's all-wheel drive from the factory. You just got to be able to commit to that first little bit of understeer with the all-wheel drive going into the corner and wait for the front to find enough traction to just pull you around. Oh, almost missed it. Oh, this water's gonna slow me down. Sorry if I'm grunting a lot, guys, but this is a very fast-paced race, and I do run fairly high force feedback on here, so it's a bit of a struggle to keep the car under control and what I'm wanting it to do a lot of times. Back on them now. Come up the outside. Ooh, wall. Definitely don't want to get in too big of a fight with these huge full-size pickups in this tiny little thing, because they can just throw me around. Up into fourth now. Fourth gear and fourth position, I should say. Now into fifth. Really pushing this car hard to keep up with these big pickups and their power they put down. Oh, don't smash me. And that's where the nimbleness of this car really comes in handy, because if I wouldn't have been able to get over like that, he would have just smashed me against that wall. Up into sixth gear. Back down to fifth, push it just flat out through these corners, really hold some speed through them. Let's try to dive up the inside here. Now we're up into third. Ooh, just about plowed into him. And I am working on here really soon getting it set up so I have a pedal cam for you guys too, especially for the dirt stuff and the drifting videos, because so much of what's going on in the racing is really all footwork. The wheel is only so much of what's really happening. It's almost like a little dance down there on the pedals most of the time through this. That Raptor just got so much torque to pull past. Up into second now. We're at 64% in the race. Ooh, clipped the wall a little bit there. Waited a little too long to downshift. Just the speed this thing can hold the snow through all this is insane. Really starting to sweat now. Coming up on, I believe it's a Land Rover up here in front of us in first place right now. Oh, that was a nice little slide. Man, he's fast. Coming up over another jump. As I was saying before, you can really see how stable this thing is. Even though it's stable through corners on jumps, it just soaks them up, and it's just as stable going over and coming off of them. Definitely one of the funnest cars to run through rallies in this game I've tried. Oh! Did not expect him to slow down that much right there with how fast he's been taking everything else. Cut up the inside. Oh, he's in my door. Let's see if I got the power to pull away from him now. Oh, just barely saved that. But yeah, so much of what I'm doing in these races like this is using throttle and braking and clutch to be able to steer myself and rotate the car through the corners and hold the speed. So I'm really hoping by the next video or two I'll have my pedal cam set up and get the syncing figured out between all the different cameras, I mean. Really love doing these off-road races in wintertime. Even in Dirt Rally 2.0 and the first Dirt Rally, some of my favorite races are all in the snow sections in Sweden. Sorry, I'm having a hard time coming up with words and focusing on getting through here in one piece. Really starting to hit that zone where I'm starting to really get a feel for the car and be able to just push it where I want it to and really get it through the corners really fast and maintain that speed. Coming up on the finish now. And let's throw it sideways. It's a good shot. Yeah, I'm definitely exhausted after that one. That was a very good race, though. Tons of fun. Well, guys, that's going to do it for today. I was going to do multiple races, but I figured it'd be funner just to go all the way through this and be able to get a nice pace build up by the end. That way I could really show what the car is capable of and what I can do with it. By the way, if you like the old school rally design that's on it, check out Hobo Cop 73. It's a very cool design. I hope you enjoy, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.